So what's the E cell value when the reactions below are combined? So in some of these, we're just given these values, and then in some of them, we're given a reaction. We have to pay attention to the direction of what's going on in the reaction. So just keep that in mind. In this case, they haven't been combined, so we get to choose how the reaction is going to go. It's going to go spontaneously if you aren't sure. So it's the more positive one is going to be the reduction one, the more positive value. Notice that the reduction is also the cathode, and it is, on a spontaneous reaction, the positive pole. So all those kind of all flow together if you like to kind of pull it all together in your head. So our formula is E, this is for all of them, E cell is equal to E cathode minus E anode. So I just say that this is 1.507 minus negative 1.245. I bring this over. 1.507 minus negative 1.245. You don't need the parentheses in there. I'm just doing it in there to kind of make it so it doesn't look confusing with a negative and a negative. So the answer is 2.75. It'll be a volt. And I just really, I need to put one more in because these went out to both of those figures. So 2.752. Let's see. Okay, so the other thing about this to note is that this is a positive value, and that you would have an E cell being positive if it's spontaneous. Remember that a positive E correlates to a negative G. Both of those mean spontaneous. All right, now we have two other values. This is the more positive one. So my E cell is going to be this one minus this one. 0.7996 minus 0.034. And that gives me 0.756. Again, positive value, that all matches. Note though, I do want to pay attention. I saw these two values and I jumped right to it, but I should have double checked it. This is because I already solved them ahead of time and I kind of was jumping the gun on that. So I need to double check that this is my oxidation, and I need to double check that this is my reduction, and that I'm putting it in that way. Reduction meaning your cathode, and this one being your anode. So this first number, this would be my cathode, and I just need to make sure that is the silver number. It is. So that is my cathode. And so this does match with this reaction occurring this way. I need to make sure on this last one that I make sure that they match and I don't just jump to the values like I did a minute ago.